Thank you for staying with us. It's still Morning Rave. And yes, it's our Wednesday special, the book review segment. And we have with us today a young, vibrant, multi-talented author. Now, for those of you that are finicky about the English language, you want to improve your spoken English, this segment might just be for you because we have a specialist with us who would actually be giving us tips on how to speak better and clearly. Well, today's book is Speak with Clear Diction, Becoming the Best You Should Be Through Your Speaking Power. And we have the author with us in the house, Gloria Onyiborode. I hope I pronounced that well. It sounds very Yoruba.
Yes, it's Glory. Glory Onyiborode.
Glory Onyiborode.
Yes, please.
Great. So, Glory, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone through the book, and I must say it's quite insightful. I mean, it's quite practical. Reading it, it's like having a teacher stand before you and then telling you this is A and this is B. What was going through your mind before we even get into the content of the book? What was going through your mind when you put this together?
Well, I just had to do this to help people to become the best they should be through their speaking power. We get to see that people around us, they don't really value speaking. They feel that it doesn't matter how I speak, as long as others around me can understand, can hear what I'm saying. So that's why I decided to come up with this book.
You said speak with clear diction.
Yes.
How important is diction? Some will tell you that if I'm Nigerian, is it wrong or is it bad if my Yoruba, accent should filter in my spoken English? How important? Why should we speak, with a diction, particularly the British diction?
It's very important because, let's say, we communicate every day. And as business person, even as students, the way we speak is very important. Now, speaking with diction is just about speaking with clear pronunciation, distinctive pronunciation. It's not about changing your accent.
Okay.
That's what most people
don't think.
It's not about
changing
your accent. Yes, people do think that when you want to speak with clear diction, you just have to fake your voice, you just change your accent, you change your voice. That's not the important thing here. It's about pronouncing your words correctly. Nigerian, we were colonized by the British.
Yes.
So instead of us just speaking the English the way we like it, we should try to speak it in a way that it will build our confidence, not about we being okay with Nigerian. Yes, we should try to speak in a way that we can communicate with people all over the world. That's important.
You started in chapter 1 with trying to explain what communication is and then how you can attain the skill of an effective communicator. You talked about active listening, nonverbal communication. You broke it down, into bits. Do you want to just, take us through all of that? What exactly is effective communication?
Effective communication is about speaking in a way that others can hear and understand what you're saying. So it's very important.
But for some people, when you sound very up there, they tend to not really understand. So will you say that this definition, can also apply in that context?
Yes. So that's why I say that you don't have to speak, you don't have to change your accent. Now, for effective communication to take place, others should hear what you're saying. I believe you can hear what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's what effective communication is. It's not about changing your voice. You just have to speak in a clear way. And for you to also understand what people are saying, you have to listen too. You have to listen. So that's what it entails.
Okay, part of what you said is active listening, and then nonverbal communication. You went on and on. But for me, how important would you say effective communication is?
It is important for business. It is important for everyday living. We communicate every day. Even here and even when talking to your friends, you're talking to your family members, we communicate. Now, effective communication is going to help others to understand what you're saying, so that they won't misquote what you're saying. So that's why effective communication is important.
Now, back to diction. I mean, because that is, I say the core of this, and a lot of young people, particularly those young people who want to go into the media space, they feel that you must sound a certain way. Even in some media houses, if you don't sound a certain way, they would not consider you. And you talked about us being colonized by the British, and for that reason we speak their language. don't you think that in spite of all of that, it's also important when talking about diction that you sound in certain ways to be accepted?
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to sound you don't have to change your accent. Most people do say that. When we train people, most people do say that, I want to retain my Nigerian accent. Now, you don't have to change it because we are all in Nigeria. And at times when you start speaking in a way that others will start looking at you, that why is this one for me? Why is this one for me? Why is this one trying to sound as if she or she is the best? Now, instead of you trying to change your accent, we all have accents. It's just for us to use the right pronunciation. Okay, I'm going to give an example. We have this word, CUP. The word is pronounced as cup, cup. But in Nigeria, we hear people saying cop.
Okay.
And when you say cop, you're talking about a policeman. Now, let's say you travel abroad and you say, I want the cop. You know, it's something different already.
Absolutely different.
So that's why it's important for us to speak with clear diction and the right diction. So just having the right pronunciation, so that wherever you see yourself, wherever you find yourself, people can understand what you're saying.
And comprehend what you're saying. I mean, still talking about the comparison of words. There are some words that it's still the same spelling, but have different meanings.
Yes.
Do you want to just give us like samples of words that people misconstrued?
Okay. We have some words with the same spelling, different pronunciation, and we have some words with the same spelling and the same, different spelling and the same pronunciation. Okay, I'm going to give some. We have this word which is pronounced, which is I-S-L-E and I-S-L-E.
Isle.
Good, you got it.
Okay.
So it's Isle. At times you hear people saying Islay, Islay.
Okay.
We also have the other spelling, which is A-I-S-L-E, also pronounced as I. Now, that word is homophone, okay? Now, we have other words which are not homophone, but they have the same pronunciation as in B-A-R-K. That's
B-A-R-K. B-A-R-K. That's bark.
Bark. Good. We also have other words that's something different, having different meaning, but still having the same pronunciation. Now, that's what people need to note. And aside from that, too, they also need to note their pronunciation of words. You get to see people saying that, if I pronounce this word this way, some people will feel that they won't understand. Let's say in school, I did teach in schools. When I give the word C-U, C-U-M-B-E-R, can you try that out?
Oh, C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R.
Yes.
That's cucumber.
Good, you're very good. Now, some people will say, if I go to the market and I say cucumber, if I say cucumber, they won't understand.
Yeah.
I have to say cucumber. You get what I'm trying to say?
But don't you think that's communication to a market woman? If you go to the market and I go to a woman, I say, please, madam, I want cucumber. You walk around.
Well, it's about teaching others. It's about teaching others. You can tell the woman, when she says that I don't sell cucumber, you show the woman, this is what I mean by cucumber. Next time, when someone else goes there, the woman will understand that this is cucumber. So that's what we should try to do. We don't have to be okay with the way Nigerians say yes.
Interesting. Okay, still talking about words. There are consonants, there are vowels, consonant sounds, phonetic transcriptions. I mean, you really broke it down. But there's something you did here that still on accent that I want you to just give us just a bit of insight on. The different types of British accent.
Okay.
The Geordie, the Scottish, the Cockney, Midlands, Welsh, and yes, the Queen's accent, and also the accent naturalization. Do you just want to give us, just run it through?
Okay, I'll be talking about the Queen's accent.
Which one is in it?
Okay, well, I'll be talking about the Queen's accent. That's the in dictionary, we have it as RP, received pronunciation.
Okay.
It's very important. That's the general accent being used. That's the general accent, and it's something that is very clear. So whoever wants to understand or wants to learn the British accent, the person needs to go learn the received pronunciation, which is the Queen's accent, or it's called the Oxford English, the Oxford English. If you check your dictionary, you get to see that, and it's something that is very common. When you're speaking that, others around you are going to understand what you're saying. You don't have to roll your tongue. You know, the British speakers and the American speakers are different. The British, they're non-rhotic speakers. Their pronunciation is very clear.
Okay.
So if whoever wants to learn or wants to improve his or her diction, the person is advised to go learn the received pronunciation.
The received pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay.
So in your dictionary, you have to see it as RP.
Okay.
RP.
Okay.
So that's very important. That's the one I would advise people to go for.
But which one is like prominent amongst young
That's the
Nigerians?
received pronunciation.
No, I mean young people. The in it that we usually.
Well, okay. If we have some people, yes, and some people do add American to their pronunciation. Everybody's just trying to form.
Anyway, because you pressed the time, I want you to just pick a part. I mean, this is a complete lecture, and you might not be able to, totally exhaust it. But I want you to pick a part, from your book, and then just read just a paragraph and read, and of course we move from there.
Okay. Well, I'll just talk about the sound system.
Sound system.
Yes, that's chapter 4.
Chapter 4. All right, let's go.
Okay, the sound system is about the sounds we have in English. Okay, now for the English sound system, we have 44 sounds. For a person to be able to speak well, the person needs to be familiar with the sounds. The person needs to go learn the sounds. And aside from learning the sound, the person also needs to try to pronounce his or her word correctly using that sound.
Okay.
So for a person to improve, the person needs to start with the vowel sounds.
Okay.
Then go to the consonant sounds.
Okay.
After learning the sound, then try to apply it, because it's one thing to know, it's another thing to apply.
Thank you so much, Glory. But quickly, before you go, how do we reach out to you on social media in case we want to, ask for a copy?
Okay, you can reach me on Facebook as Glory Onyiborode. On my Instagram channel handle, you get to see me as Speechville.
Okay, Speechville.
That's SPEECH VILLE.
Okay.
Speechville Educational Concert.
Okay.
And my LinkedIn is also Glory Onyiborode.
All right, thank you so much, Glory. And we'll try to practice some of the things you have said today.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for staying with us. It's been the book review segment on Morning Rave, and we've been reviewing the book, Speak with Clear Diction, Becoming the Best You Should Be Through Your Speaking Power. Well, you've had it all this morning, and it's not just about listening, but also about practicing. And in case you have questions, you can reach out to her on social media. Morning Rave continues with the newspaper review segment. Stay with us.